Hello, my name is Sabrina Woodruff and I am the superintendent of Greeneview Schools. With the ballot issue on March 19th, this is the sixth in a series of short video clips that address some of the questions and feedback that came up in November. One item that people asked about was why we decided to include the stadium in the graphics of our ballot issue messaging. We understand where you're coming from, and you're right. The stadium is not a part of the combined bond issue and PI levy that's on the ballot on March 19th. But what we have heard from both the overall community and specifically the community advisory team was a desire for transparency as well as long-term visioning. Before the community advisory team ever discussed our buildings, we first spent time establishing what we believe to be core values for what our community wants to see in our schools. Academic spaces were the first priority during master facility planning. Locally funded initiatives like the field house and practice fields were not part of the conversation until over halfway through the year-long process. But when it came to what was the most academically and financially efficient option, pursuing a 2-campus model on Cottonville or maintaining our current 3-campus model, the 2-campus model was the clear answer. That brought us to the conversation of our athletic spaces. If academics would now be located all on Cottonville Road, what would we do with the athletic facilities? We have a track and stadium that are serving us well here on the elementary campus, but the current field house is at capacity and has heating, cooling, and ventilation issues. The community advisory team considered all the options, which resulted in a conversation that boiled down to which makes more sense: building a new field house on the elementary campus with the field, thus creating an athletics complex separate from our academic buildings, or building a new field house on a combined middle school, high school campus, where the spaces could also be used by students and staff during the day. Each option has pros and cons, the most notable being our stadium and track are in good shape here on the elementary campus. But with the opportunity available to us to improve our academic spaces with the OFCC's partnership, we had to come back to what the community had asked for: long-term visioning. And the result of our meetings with the community advisory team was clear. Even if it meant that the stadium and track remained separate until we raised the funds to build new on Cottonville, it was the desire of the group to get all students to one campus. We do not intend to return to the taxpayers for a new track and stadium. Instead, we will pursue donations and partnerships, knowing that we're talking about a project that could be years down the road. But with the bond issue and PI levy on the ballot on March 19th, we thought it was important to communicate all of the pieces in the long-term plan to allow taxpayers to make an informed decision. Thank you for your time. I hope to see you back for video number 7.